back to my YouTube channel. My name is Lavender Kamar. If you're new, thank you for coming. If you're not new, thank you so much for coming back and welcome to another video. So from the title of the video, we're going to talk about my veneers and the journey and why I changed my smile and how it's been. I've had my teeth now for a year. I got them done last year in June, around the end of May, early June, I think. And I've had them for quite a while now. Let me just tell you how it was for me, so that the cost breakdown, the experience, where you can get them done, what I think about them, if I regret having them, if I don't regret getting them. So yeah, so I'm going to start by telling you why I got my smile changed in the first place. I had very small teeth and very spacious teeth, and my gums were really, I had a very gummy smile and very tiny teeth, for lack of a better word. I'll insert a picture here so that you guys can see, or I'll just put it on the screen so you guys can see. My smile was very gummy. When I smiled, half of my smile was my gum. Yeah, half of my smile was my gum. And I never, if there's one insecurity I had, if there's really one insecurity I had, was my smile. I really hated my smile. In most of my pictures before my veneers procedure, when you scroll down my social media, my Instagram basically, when you scroll down, I never used to smile in pictures. I hated smiling and I had a serious resting bitch face. No offense to anyone who has a gummy smile. If you're comfortable with your smile, that's well and good, that's good for you. But for me, I felt like it was messing with my self-esteem in general. So I felt like I needed to do something about it. What happened is, the place that I went to, first of all, is called Implants and Braces KE. I'm going to insert their Instagram on the screen and show you what they do. They're called Implants and Braces, and it's run by, the head doctor is Dr. Kibera. He's the one who did my procedure, and he does most of the procedures there, from what I know. So I went in for my first consultation around last year, and he checked out my teeth. I told him what I didn't like about my smile. And yeah, I just basically told him I don't like my gummy smile. I'd like for it, first of all, I had actually done my research before. I knew that when you have a gummy smile, the first thing they need to do is like shave your gums. So when I went in and told him I don't like my gummy smile, what happened is they did a gingivectomy, which is shaving your gums. Because when I smiled, the whole smile was 80% my gums, so they had to do a gingivectomy first, and that was 2 weeks or 3 weeks before they did my procedure. Was there any pain when they were shaving down my gums? No, there was no pain. I've never been to the dentist my whole life. I've had good teeth. I've never had fillings, cavities, nothing. So that was the first time at the dentist. So you can imagine how scared I was, because I've had stories of how painful the numbing injection is. I don't know how painful, going to the dentist is. So that was my first time at the dentist, and there was literally no pain. He used some pellets to put inside my gums to numb the gums before he injected. So they were already numb before they were even being injected, the numbing injection for the whole mouth. I don't know if you get what I mean. I'm trying to explain as nicely as I can, but that is what happened. So they numbed me, and they basically just shaved down my gums. Like they created, from my gums are like they were half of my teeth. So I was so surprised to see how my gums were covering like 80% of my teeth. So yeah, they shaved down my gums at the top mostly, not at the bottom, because bottom doesn't really matter, but the top. And after that, they give you you have to take an antibiotic and a painkiller, if I remember, and put the stuff on the screen as well. But I know they gave me cataflam, which is it's like diclofenac, a strong painkiller, and some solution you gargle. I'll also insert it on the screen. And it wasn't really bad, but okay, when the numbing injection was wearing off, it was pretty painful. But I took the two painkillers, so the painkiller and the solution. The solution I was supposed to gargle, that's supposed to prevent infection after you had that minor surgery, and it literally wore off in like 10 minutes, like 5 to 10 minutes. So okay, so 3 weeks later, I had to go in for them to do my teeth. And what he did first, from what I remember, he took they do some tech stuff and take like a digital something of your teeth of your mouth, sorry, of your mouth, and then they present it on a screen and they put the teeth that you like to have. So before you even getting your teeth done, they can show you how you will look with the teeth. So at the time, I was very excited. I didn't care as long as my gums were not showing and my smile didn't have spaces, because I had gums showing. My teeth were very spaced, especially at the side, and like basically I had baby teeth. It's like I didn't lose my teeth when I was a child. I lost them, but like they grew funny. So after they take a digital view of your mouth, they basically construct your teeth digitally. They show you, and then they take a mold. Now, create your new teeth, that will be. So it takes them about I think 2 to 3 weeks to make your new teeth. They will give you temporary veneers, because okay, for me they did, because they had to shave down. My teeth were already spaced, so they didn't even do a lot of shaving. No, like literally, it was so easy for them to put the teeth in. So they did some shaving, and then they give you temporary veneers for 2 to 3 weeks, and then 2 weeks. Let's say 2 weeks. That's 3 is a long time. So they give you temporary veneers for around 2 weeks, and then you go back, and then they put the veneers now. Another thing is you'll also pick the color of your teeth, like the white, the shade of your teeth. You'll pick the shade that you feel is best comfortable with you. For me, I went for this side. They're like pearly whites. I don't know. I just didn't. I like them the way they are. That's my point. So I went for this shade. They took their time. I went back in, and the procedure was again painless. They literally just what did they do? They removed the temporaries, and then they put now these ones. And I'll show you on the screen how the procedure went. I think, yeah, let me just show you how the procedure went for when they removed the other ones and then put this new one, my pearly whites.
Don't you think that I can see you anxiously, trying not to catch a glimpse of me? Don't you worry, it's okay to take a peek. See the magic words now, pretty please. Yeah, you try to hide it, and you've gotten curious. So let your feelings out, stop playing dumb. Cause you know I am the fire, I got a feeling, oh. Don't you wanna come a little closer? Fillet, fillet, fillet. Be made, be made. Those lips in your eyes, I'll trade it with mine. It's now or never. I'm tired of guessing, so don't you wanna come a little closer?
The procedure took basically maybe 2 hours, 1.5, 2 hours, 3. It doesn't really go for too long, especially if your doctor knows what they're doing. And it was easy. I loved my smile, and yeah, that was pretty much it. There's common questions. There's a number of questions people ask. One, where I got them done, implants and braces KE by Dr. Kibera, and how much they cost. Now, the cost here in Kenya may differ from the cost abroad or in other countries, but it costs between 15,000 to 30,000 per tooth. One tooth. It's between 15,000 to 30,000. I think it depends on the type, quality. I don't know. Yeah, such things. But when you go to them, their consultation is only 1,000 shillings, and when you go to them, they'll explain to you what needs to be done, because whatever was done to me might not be the same thing that will be done to you, because we definitely have different issues when it comes to teeth. They did 8, I think you can see, they did 8 top, 8 bottom, so you can do your own calculations and know how much that would cost for you depending on the amount you're willing to spend. For me, they only did up to here because I think my teeth only had issues up to here. That's where the spaces were ending and the gummy smile was ending. So with now how it looks now, I feel like it looks perfectly okay because my God, ever since I got this teeth, I've never stopped smiling. Someone asked, I'm getting questions off of my head because they're very common. Like I get these questions all the time. Is it going to be weird after? Do you chew the same? You know, definitely going to be different. I think the first week, maybe the first few days, not even week, the first few days, it's going to feel a bit different, but you get used to it pretty fast. I think it's just the way the body knows that there's something new or something foreign in your mouth and it's permanent. So the first day, the second day, the third day, I was good. I was chewing, like it didn't take me so long to adjust to my new teeth. So it's not going to be weird for you. You're not going to feel like there's something in your mouth. If anything, I think by the time the medicine wears off, you're going to just be normal. It's only the feeling of, which is natural, where your body is like, you have new teeth, so chew nicely, stuff like that, you know. So yeah, it's not different, it's not weird, you don't talk different. Yeah, if they're put nicely, if they're put well, you won't have a lisp. People have this thing where, I don't know, Google what the meaning of a lisp. You feel like you're talking with something in your mouth, like maybe if you have a mouth guard, like you feel like you have extra teeth, you won't feel like that. So yeah, you won't feel weird. Another thing, is it painful after? There's no pain after the knee wears off, the medicine, the numbing injection, the numbing wears off, you're given painkillers and antibiotics that you need to take for like a week or two after, and then that's pretty much it. I have never like had any issues with my teeth. I love them so much. Oh, someone has also ever asked me if they accept insurance. Yes, they do accept insurance. I'm not sure from which insurance companies, but you can DM them on Instagram and they will let you know which insurance they accept. So consultation, I know, is cash, which is 1,000 bob or M-Pesa, I think. But from if you have a procedure that might cost a lot of money and you have insurance, I'm very positive they accept insurance. How I maintain my teeth. The only thing I do is I use Sensodyne. I have soft gums and they bleed quite easily, so I use Sensodyne. And that has been like that even before the procedure. Like my mouth was just interesting like the whole time growing up. So I use Sensodyne toothpaste and I use Sensodyne soft toothbrush. I feel like they clean my teeth nicely. My teeth are clean anyway, so I feel like they clean my teeth really nicely. So yeah, it's Sensodyne toothpaste and Sensodyne toothbrush. I've recently discovered Oral-B medium toothbrush. It's not bad. It doesn't irritate my gums, because when I use the normal kind of toothbrushes, when I brush, I tend to bleed. So I think it's because the bristles are so hard. But medium to soft bristles for me work very fine with Sensodyne in case of sensitivity or anything. Also, if you're asking if your teeth will be sensitive, will you feel anything? No, not really. I've never felt anything. I eat normally. I drink normally, like hot and cold beverages. I just take them kawaida, like not like a normal person generally. So there's nothing different about food right now. The only difference is I love my smile and I am comfortable smiling right now. How long do they last? Veneers should basically last, I think, 30 to 45 years. They should last as long as possible. And I personally don't feel, I'm already 28. If I was to live up to like, I don't know, they last for as long as you will live. And maybe, I think 20, 30 years, 30-ish. If you take care of your teeth nicely, they should last as long as you live. And when I need to change, when I'm like maybe in my 50s or not 40s, probably in my 50s or 60s, I'll change them. I'll get them redone, or I don't know if they maintain or service. I don't know. I don't whiten them anymore because they're already white. So maybe when time comes, if I live that long, there's this thing when people ask, will they last till I'm like 80 or 90? Now, who the fuck wants to live until they're like 80 or 90? Because sure as hell not me. Personally speaking, I'm speaking for myself. I wouldn't want to live that long. 80 or 90 is Mungu atakuwa amepush, umevuta sana, stretch. So in conclusion, I don't regret getting veneers. If anything, it has changed my life for the better. I love my smile. I smile so easily right now. I am very confident, and it boosted my esteem. Like my esteem went from like wherever it was to over 100. These days I'm very comfortable with my smile, and I don't know what I owe a lot to Dr. Kibera and Implants and Braces KE, because they changed my life. They somehow changed my life in this procedure, the whole thing. So no regrets at all, and I promise you, if you go, you will not regret it. I promise. It's something I promise you will not regret getting your smile done. So if you have the funds, if you can afford, please go there, get your smile done. They do implants, they do braces, they do veneers, they do crowns, they do everything, basically everything that involves teeth. So we guarantee that whatever you want to do to your teeth, they can help you with that. Yeah, I think that's it with the video. And if I've not answered a question, or if you have a question that you feel like I did not touch, or a particular thing that you felt that I didn't talk about regarding veneers or my teeth, I'm not an expert. I'm just someone who got their teeth done, and from what I've researched and from what happened to me, this is why I'm giving you the video. So please don't come for me in the comments, but if you have something you feel like I can answer, ask away and I will answer. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I see you guys in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for always sticking by. If you've always stuck by, subscribe if you are a new viewer, and see you in my next one. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. See you guys in my next one. Bye. Mwah.